Up first. This bout, what a pleasure to be. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good combo work. Good counter punch. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Well, we can tell that the defense is working, but how about some offense? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10. Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That big hook doesn't land. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. He parries that left jab away. Block that jab. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging could be. On to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. And this with that jab. straight right just misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with a jab. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They miss with the jab. The straight right just misses. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Can't score with that jab. Holding nothing back here in the round. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Can't find a home with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize. This is the beginning of round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. These guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. The only fear you have with this, hold that thought! And that's it. Tiny has been stopped. Oh my goodness. I want to see.
Are you all right?
It happened. First up, the Bull.
This bout is
one of the hot. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Uppercut had to hurt. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Fighter willing to slow down. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
On a hook, but nice defense there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to... Here we go for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good defense on that left hook. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Your opponent has got to watch out for that. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell to start round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Missing with that right hook. Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. Good job stopping that uppercut. That counter shot lands. He is down big time on the scores. Back at it in round four. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Just missing with the uppercut. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Will the referee stop it? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Why weren't they more cautious? Tiny goes down. Oh my goodness! I want to see that one more.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there. Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. They exchange. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Missing with the left hook. Did you see that? So much for... And down goes Tiny. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
The stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And Tiny goes to the canvas. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Not many people would have predicted. Up first.
This bout is
So much hype surrounding. Here we go for round 1. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That uppercut's blocked. There on the left uppercut. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. They exchange punches. A swing and a miss with the right hook. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. There's a counter shot. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out. Hold that thought! Some big trouble here for Showtime, Sonny Edwards. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. And there's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Start respecting each other's punching power. You can see from the record, hold that thought! Sonny Edwards rocked with that one. And Sonny Edwards is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take a...
1, 2, 3.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
His stamina is off the charts. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That uppercut just missed. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nice counter. Ooh, that really hurt Sonny Edwards. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Sonny Edwards took that really bad. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do different? And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Two are the... Did you see that? Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. That was the moment.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Stamina is off the charts. Just misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering depth. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Edwards got Bambi legs here. Sonny Edwards goes down. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience, to be down, to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what?
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Sonny Edwards is certainly in some real trouble here. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right.
Here we go in the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Uppercut does not score. just misses with that uppercut. Hold that thought. Some big trouble here for Showtime, Sonny. What a punch, and that sends Showtime to the floor. Everything looks better in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate.